What's up, guys? Jeff here, GK Landscape Pros out of Wilson, North Carolina. Glad to see you guys tuning in. We appreciate the support. Today we're going to do a little overview on a blower that we've done a review on. A couple weeks back we done a little review on this blower, and we liked everything about it other than the straps. The straps were just real uncomfortable, and so I've been kind of thinking of how can I fix the problem. You know what I mean? The blower's just too good a blower not to be using it because it's got a comfort issue. So I said, well, I'm gonna fix the problem. So what we done is we basically had an older set of straps that we had took off of another blower in our shop, and I sought out a way to try and mount them to the Red Max. I will tell you right now, guys, that this EBZ 8500 Red Max is by far one of the best blowers, if not the best blower that we've bought. And I say that now because of the upgrade we done on the straps, and I'll show you in just a minute how we done it and what we done. But we walk around the table here and I'll show you. Basically, the comfort issue we were having was with the strap is kind of short. I mean, that right there is probably only about 12 inches or so, you know, of padding. The padding that's on the blower now is probably 20 inches or so long. And the problem is this buckle right here. See how big that buckle is? That buckle, when you put this blower on, and that thing's back there on your back, by the time it reaches back there to the blower, that buckle is right there in your armpit. See what I'm saying? It just bites you. I'll come closer so you can see, but that's about where it would sit at, and it would just bite and bite and bite and bite and bite, and it's just real uncomfortable. And in 30 minutes or so, an hour maybe, I mean, your arm was so sore. It was like walking around with one of them backpack sprayers, you know, that's got the little buckle that really just gets up under your armpit. It's just agitating and irritating. It does the same kind of thing. So I sought out a way to maybe try and remedy the problem and take what I felt was a really good product and make it even better. And I'll show you what I did. Basically, what we've got here is we took a set of straps. We bought a new set of straps for our Shindaiwa EB802 blower. The blower's about 10, 12 years old. These straps come off of it. These straps right here. You can see how much more strap you got versus the Red Max strap. I mean, this strap's 20 plus inches long. I mean, the padded part of it, not the whole strap, but just the padded part versus, you know, 10 or 12 inches on the Red Max padded part. And the buckle at the bottom is now down in here and almost behind you when you put it on. So, and not only do you have the ability to snug it up at the bottom, but you also had the ability to snug it up at the top now. We've got these pull straps here, so when you pull it, you can actually pull that blower up on you so the blower's comfortable. And I'll show you, we put it on here, and I'll show you exactly what we done. All right, and see that little S curve there actually goes, it's in the comfort zone of where your arm's at, okay? So now, when that buckle's behind you, it's down, your armpit's way up here, you know? Now the buckle's down and almost behind you. It's not even a factor anymore. I mean, it's a no issue now. And I thought that, you know, trying to make this blower more comfortable was ridiculous to have something that was this good and it be uncomfortable. And I see guys walking around here doing commercial apartment complex and stuff like HOA, stuff like that, and those guys walking around with a blower, you know, 7, 8 hours a day, some of them, you know, 5 or 6 hours a day. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But now you can just move your arm, this and that. It's non-comfort. It don't want to, like it's gonna peel off of you or like it's gonna fall off or whatever. You know, I mean, it's when you put it on, it's on. I mean, it ain't going nowhere. I mean, it's there. You can walk around, do this, do that. You know, I mean, it don't take 5 minutes to blow off a yard, a residential neighborhood or whatever. So maybe the buckle's not an issue for some of you guys that's not doing some of the bigger stuff or whatever. But this was just because we were wearing them, you know, maybe a 45 minutes to an hour, even more on some of our bigger stuff. And it was an issue, and it was too big an issue to be able to have to keep the, you know, I needed it to work and be comfortable, because I spent a lot of money for it. I mean, it's about a $550 to $570 some odd dollar blower. And so the little modification we done, just by changing that strap out, and you get extra padding on the back, it's just comfortable now. I mean, we took a really good product and made it an awesome product, in my opinion. Now, like I said, that's just my opinion. Some of you guys may not be having an issue with it, and that's, by all means, that's fine. You use it just like you got it. And I know a lot of guys that's using them say that, well, you know, I hadn't really thought about it, man, but now that you mentioned it, it does kind of bite me under my arm a little bit. And that's all I got them thinking, you know. And once they see this, you know, they're gonna be like, hey, that's a great idea, man. And I've actually showed it to 1 or 2 other guys that are into, you know, I got a guy who lives right down the street from me. He's in the lawn care business, and he actually wanted to buy the blower from me because I was so irritated about the straps. I offered to sell it to him. The blower's brand new. And he come down here, and I had changed the straps on it and was talking to me about wanting to buy the blower. And I told him, I said, man, I don't want to sell it now. I like it too much now. It's too good a product for me to let it go. And what we've done fixed the issue that we were having. He put it on, and he was like, man, that's amazing. That's so much better than mine. It's crazy. So I think he's trying to do the same kind of thing that we're doing. But anyway, I just think that was a something that I felt like needed to be done to it to take a really good product and make it even better. I hope this little video helps you guys out. It's made using this blower a whole lot more of a pleasure now. And the blower is just really good, man. It runs every time you crank it. Every time you get ready to start it, it starts. It's powerful. It's just a great product. And if I hope maybe if Redmax runs across this video, they pay attention to what I've done here. I am not saying that they got to do the exact same thing I done, but food for thought is really, you know, that's important, man. That's a good way to. There's always room for improvement in every product. You know what I'm saying? Nothing out there is perfect. And I ain't going to say that this is perfect, but it's a lot better than it was. And I hope maybe if they run across it, they say, hey, look, man, that guy hit on something. You know, he was thinking. You know, he's a thinker, and he's thinking outside the box. He's made our product better. You know, and I'm not sponsored by anybody, guys. I don't do this because I'm out there getting paid to do it. I'm not getting a commission or something. I know some of the other guys are, man, and their channels are really, you know, their channels are really big and taking off, and they're getting, you know, advertisement stuff. But we're new to this, man. We're real new to it, and we're just trying to take a product that we own and make it better for us, and make it really work and suit our needs. And I think we've done that. I would say I wouldn't hesitate to say that you know that. This made this blower 10 times better than it was, and it was already really good, other than these little dinky ratchety straps that they decided to put on them. I mean, if you're going to pay that much money for a blower, it ought to come with some decent straps. It's just my opinion now. But hey, we fixed it. Maybe you guys could do the same. Like I said, we've ordered a brand new set for it, because we took these old ones and wanted to make sure we could make them work before we spend any money on getting some new ones, because I think the new ones are like $30 a piece. Right side and left side, that's $60 more invested in this blower that's already $550 plus odd dollars, you know. And but for a product that works this good, I don't mind spending the money for it. Like I said, we're not sponsored by anybody, man. Everything we do is coming right out of our pocket. We upgraded some equipment this year, man, and that's why we got into the YouTube, trying to, you know, enlighten some of you guys that's just getting started or whatever, just like we are. I mean, for the past 3 or 4 weeks, we didn't even have a subscriber. I actually hit Brian's Lawn Care up on Instagram and said, hey man, go check my page out on YouTube and like my channel. And Brian put this big thing on his Instagram page about go and check me out and this and that. Man, I could not tell you how much that meant to me personally. He didn't have to do that. He could have just went and done it and, you know, subscribed to it or didn't subscribe or whatever, but he didn't do that, man. He went above and beyond to help a guy out, to try and get me a little bit of recognition and noticed. And you know, now I got 3 subscribers because of it. I went from having 0 to 3. Now I know 3 ain't a lot, but it might well be 10,000 to me, you know. And it's all because that guy shared my information on his Instagram page. You can check us out on Instagram at GK Landscape Pros. The name of our business is actually Groundskeeper. We're GK Landscape Pros. That's kind of our little tagline type of thing. But we've been doing this a little while. My son's doing it full time now, and I'm here trying to help him. And we look forward to you guys liking, subscribing our channel, and we're trying to make this a whole lot better than it is now. And if you guys will stay tuned, you'll find out that we're straight shooters. Just because we've got an opinion don't make that the right opinion, but we give you our honest opinion. We'll tell you just like it is, and we won't lie to you. I promise you that. You'll find out that we're straightforward. And I got to take a little bit of time to say a big thank you to Brian's Lawn Care, B&B Lawn Care, Beach River Lawn Care out of Florida, Cut and Clean, Top Notch, Falls River. Those are just 5 or 6 guys that I follow on YouTube and have really influenced the way that we have started to run our business. And they've really been a big help in laying some of the groundwork to make our business a lot bigger than it already was. And we had a pretty decent business, you know. But just watching how those guys do things and being straightforward, I just can't tell you how much I appreciate those guys taking the time to do what they do. You'll find out that those guys just do an incredible job of editing their videos and stuff. And we've not got that far into it yet, man. I mean, this is like maybe my 6th or 7th video, and I'm shooting it on an iPhone. I made a comment the other day, and I reached out to a couple guys and said, look, what kind of cameras you guys using? And Brian said I think he was using a Canon 6Ti, and I think B&B Lawn Care is using a 70D Canon. I think Cut and Clean does a 6Ti or whatever. So, but we're doing it on iPhone, man. We're very basic. So we appreciate you guys' support. Like, subscribe our videos, and I hope this little modification helped out, because we feel like it made an already really good product a great product. Thanks, guys. I do appreciate it, and remember to go hit the like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.